Hi Capricorn, so this is going to be your May overview tarot reading. Let's look at what's going on with you in the month of May. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate? Kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one, yes? Also, kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. Show some engagement, honey. Your girl needs your support. I need to sustain this channel, yes? And that's how you contribute your energy to my collective as well. So if you want yourself reflected in my tarot readings, the free readings on YouTube, well, then you'll need to give to me, right? The wave, the acolyte. I think somebody else had that. Sagittarius had this. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, check this. All right. Again, the bottom of the deck also, she has a sword. Not important. I feel like there's something out there. It feels like you're wanting to confront something that's already been gone from your life. You still feel like you're not done. You probably did not get the space to speak out your own sense of truths or your own sense of anger and frustration that you felt or you experienced in a particular situation. And now that you're out of it, you're still looking back at it like, I'm still angry at you. I'm still frustrated with you. That's how I'm reading this card here. Look at this. You see it, right? So let's read out what it means for you. Yes. 77. Okay, the wave, the acolyte. We all begin as novices, even in trades and skills that we are naturally good at. While it can be frustrating at times to be confined to the role of the student, and the urge to skip ahead might be even overwhelming, remember that it is good to learn the rules first, if only so you know how to break them later. For now, seek the instruction and counsel of those with more training and experience than you. You have natural talent, believe me, and a good teacher will only bring that out of you. So allow yourself to learn more and more in order to become a teacher one day. All right. So you might be learning something, trying to go back to school about something, or trying to start a new job. And it might feel like you have a natural skill at it, but a lot of people are trying to tell you to do this way, to do things that way, and things like that. And it might be disturbing to you a bit. I would suggest you to sit tight and allow others to guide you, probably. You can always do a lot with guidance, so to speak, right? We can always do that. I know that Capricorn energy can be very overpowering and can be very dominant in terms of this is how it is done. And let me show you how it's done. You don't tell me what to do. It can be very controlling in a way, borderline. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Venus and Mars in Capricorn. I understand the energy pretty well. That control tactic, right? That need for control and my way or the highway kind of decision making, like I know best. That's pretty common in Capricorn's collective. So you might want to be aware of that, right? We're going to look at the general theme of the month, the first half and the second half. The general theme is the star. Yeah, you're pursuing something that relates to your purpose here. Star, desires, fulfillment, healing too, healing too. It's like, I have desired this all my life. I have focused on this all my life. And you're telling me that I need to learn some more about this. And wise people know that they don't know anything, right? It's kind of like that. The first half is the King of Wands here. Your passion here. You're very driven. You're very driven, Capricorn. The Nine of Swords. A little bit of stress, causing you a lot of stress in the second half of the month. But overall, you look very competent to handle that pretty well. Don't get me wrong. You look very competent. The Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. It's kind of looks to me like you want to just go out there and communicate and take action and action and action, speedy action. Sometimes you can be very impulsive with your actions. Sometimes you can be very straightforward and cutting and like, I'm out the door. I know what to do. I'm very aware of it. I am very knowledgeable about my work schedule and things like that, or whatever I want to talk to. It could be a relationship too that I'm looking at, and I know what to do. I know how to speak. I am very well aware. I'm very practiced at it too. I've done it for a very long time and I know how to work around it. It's the back of my hand energy. So what's the stress? I'm borderline curious to clarify it first, but then no, let's do it the right way. Let's do star first. What is your star? What are you pursuing? What are you so desirous of? What are you so desirous of? The Two of Cups, yeah, the King of Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you have a lot of love for somebody here that you're balancing up with, and it seems to me like It's equal sort of shared love between you two, and you're very hyped up about this person, you're very passionate about this person, you're crazy about this person, and there's mutual love. There seems to be mutual love between you two, or at least on one person's part, and their passion is more driven from their heart space. It's like, because I have feelings for you, that's why I have passion for you as well. Like my heart and my passion, my heart and my flirt is connected to each other, and for you, everything points towards this connection. I'm very desirous of this connection. It's very strong desire. That's what I'm getting here. I'm crazy about you. I'm crazy about you. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, what is up with this now? The Seven of Swords. Somebody is offering you emotional communication, but they're not offering all of it. Like they are keeping a lot of things to their chest, it seems to me. Wait, let me clarify this. Nine of Swords first. It's like they're avoiding talking about or going deeper. It's like Page of Cups. It's nothing, right? You're telling me you're desirous so much of this particular connection here. There's love between you two, and it's felt. At least it's felt. And on one person's part, it's also expressed. I'm guessing it's you. I'm defaulting to you, but again, reverse energies as you see fit. And it's like, I love this person. I'm crazy about this person. I'm willing to show it over and over again. I'm desirous of this person, and I'm here. I'm here showing up, right? But when it comes to the other person, they're being very coy with their heart space. Like they're offering their heart in some way, shape, or form, even if it means a little bit, right? But they're not offering the whole of themselves to this. They're being very shy. They're being very skeptical. Like, I'm not sure if I should give all of myself to this, if I should completely open myself or my heart towards this particular connection. I'm seeing here two people, King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I feel like one is offering and the other one is receiving. One is more passionate. I feel like that's you. And the other one is more stable. Like, practically speaking, they're more giving. Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it feels capped to you. It's starting to feel burdensome or cumbersome. For one person here, to be specific, they're telling me that the feelings are not enough. The expression, the emotional expression, they would like more of it, but they're getting less of it. And eventually, that ignorance in you or that avoidance in you, it might be you, it might be the other person. I feel like somebody is expressing their heart space completely and the other person is not, or they're being more shy. I don't know, they might have their reasons, but you're telling me it's not enough. What I'm getting back, what I'm giving out is something so large and so huge. The energy input, the energy influx in my action, in my communication is so high, while what I'm getting back is something that is not even on the same level as I'm contributing to, you know? It's like they're investing something of themselves, but it's not much. It's like they're just giving you enough for the proof of emotional expression of some sort, but it does not want to go deeper with you. And I feel like in the second half of the month, that's become a stress point for you. It's consistently on your mind. You've been thinking, your mind is now working overtime on what has been growing between you two. I feel like this King of Pentacles figure is somebody who's expressing less of themselves and you are receiving less of this person. And while you are being very emotionally open and fluid towards them, and passionately too, very fluid towards them, very desirous, you do not cap your desires. Like, you express it very consistently that I desire you, I'm crazy about you, and I'm here for you. Whenever you ask of me, I'm here. In a heartbeat, I'm present. While this person is very shy and has a lot of restrictions surrounding their heart space and their energy here. The Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Well, you're telling me that now it's become very stressful for you and you are working overtime, your mind's working overtime about thinking about the growth here that has been growing between you two, how you've been balancing up with each other and how you've been meeting up with each other and what is building here. It seems to me like something built up until a point with the Seven of Pentacles and plateaued after a while. And you're just wondering if it's going to grow any further, if it's going to stabilize itself, because you are also a Queen of Pentacles. You know, you identify yourself as a Queen of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Pentacles is very much into stability. Again, the King of Pentacles is too, but they are very mindful. They're trying to be very emotionally coy. But you, as a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's knowing of thy self-worth, somebody who's knowing of thy wishes, wants, desires, and needs, specifically needs, and in the name of love and self-love and self-care and self-respect, you understand what you want and what you need and what you desire. And that desire for stability, that desire for equal give and take, that desire for fruitfulness, that desire for growth is pretty high in you. You really value reality. You really value stability principles in your life, things that you can depend on, things that will prove itself to you, things that will prove its value in your life, like it has a meaning in my life. Otherwise, why is it here? Right? It seems to me like you're working overtime and you are getting tired. Like, I am giving the best of myself to this, but now I'm trying to think about how long has it been going on, and it stresses me out, but I'm still trying to keep on keeping on. I'm still not ready to give up yet. I'm still not ready to accept defeat in this. I'm ready to persist, but I'm starting to question things. I'm starting to stress out about the growth of it. Like, it's starting to get to my head now about why is it not showing signs of growth? Why is it not showing any signs of interest, or that it wants to go beyond a 7 of Pentacles to an 8, to a 9, to a 10. The goal is 10, right? Stability. That's the most highest form of stability one can achieve, the 10 of Pentacles. But it's at the 7 of Pentacles and it's plateaued. It's kind of like that point of um, energy, or that point of life where you reach with a person or a job that, things built up until a point, and it was very smooth. It was very smooth up until a point. It was a very smooth ride up until a point. It was pretty easy to cultivate this much with this person, but I don't know if it's going to go beyond that. But it was an easy ride up until now, right? So probably I just need to persist more and things will evolve again, right? Because we achieved something. So that keeps us going again for the next 7 years, or for the next, I don't know, 7 months, 6 months, 1 month. I don't know, and I don't care. But it seems to me like that growth that has been cultivated between you two has been enough of a proof and enough of a motivation for you to keep on going in this particular situation here. So it kind of seems to me like that you are still ready to persist. Like, no, it will prove itself. It will. Just wait. It will prove itself. And I don't want to hear anything beyond that. I don't want to hear anything that says, no, it's not going to grow. I have given so much of myself to it. I identify this growth, I identify this connection as a proof of my self-worth. It upholds the standards that I put myself on, or that I put a good, healthy relationship ideals on. It fits into that category. So I can't give up just yet, right? You can't give up just yet. You're still persisting. I'm not seeing any resolution here, because they are giving something, enough to keep you going, enough for you to question things too, but also not believe that it has ended completely, or that it has downgraded, or it's downgrading. They give you enough to not keep you questioning so much, but eventually you are catching up to that fact that, why am I stressed? If they are giving something of themselves back, and they have been like this for a very long time, this has been going on for a very long time with the 7 of Pentacles. So why am I starting to stress out just now? Why? I mean, they have behaved a similar way since day one I've met. I am the one who's doing most of the work. I'm the one who's doing most of the expression part. So why am I now getting stressed about this? Why am I questioning things right now? It seems to me like your heart is probably moving away from this. You're starting to question 3D reality, but you're not questioning your heart. So probably your heart is just walking away from this, and you're not open. I feel like eventually you are going to be open, and you are going to get curious. I feel like that starts from the second half of the month, and you're going to start getting curious about your emotionality, whether you have the same feelings anymore or not, whether this person has the same feelings for you or not. And it's like, I am at this point used to taking action out of habit, because it's the back of the hand energy, right? I'm used to taking action towards this person. I'm used to expressing myself strongly towards this person, and that's why I communicate. It's back of the hand energy. I know how to talk to them. I know how to take action towards them. So I don't put too much thought or feeling into it. I just take action. That's it. But you tell yourself that, I remember how I started with this relationship with so much desire, and that I was crazy about them. And probably they were crazy about you too, but not anymore. Eventually it downgraded. Eventually they started giving you less, and eventually they started offering you less. Eventually they started keeping secrets, or probably keeping parts of themselves to themselves, not necessarily completely bearing their soul to you anymore. It's not for the grabs anymore. And this realization is yet to hit you, honey, that you can't possibly heal something that has already ended. The feelings have ended, and that you're tired now. Because the nine of swords is the height of tension, and then you roll over to a 10, which is completely like, I'm done. That pain is also done, and I give up. I'm done stressing about it. Because you stress about something when you want results, when you want to fight, when you're willing to put in the fight, when you're willing to even just try, even if it's 1%. I am willing to hope. That's why I'm stressing about it, because I want to think about if there's any way to save this. That's why I'm consistently overthinking and thinking, constantly thinking, right? But when it rolls over to a 10, well, then it's like, I give up. There is nothing. There is no way I can save this. I have tried every aspect. I've thought about every aspect. Nothing can be done about this. So I think I'm done. I'm done healing. I'm done showing patience to this. And now I need to heal from the pain. I need to heal from the pain of it. And I feel like it's going to crash in on you one day. One day that you're not in love with this, or probably your heart is starting to distance itself from you, from this person. And your heart has started to feel more chaotic and more detached around this person. You are probably used to taking action towards this person out of habit, not necessarily love anymore. And it's going to come off very strongly as a very strong insight. I don't know if it's a communication in the form of communication with a friend that you might understand this to be true about yourself and your situation, or it's on your own. It's probably from a movie you watch. I don't know. It could be from anywhere, but it's going to come in very strong here that probably this has ended a long time ago. We are just sticking by each other in the 3D reality, but that does not necessarily mean that our energies are present with each other, or that we are in love with each other anymore. Probably the vision is no more. The vision is no more. And for some of you, I feel like this desire of yours is probably somebody else, that's how you started and that was your goal, but this person doesn't fit into that goal, and you were trying to fit them into that particular thing, that goal of yours, of love, of craziness, crazy love, all-consuming love, a long-term love, fulfilling love. But they did not want that particular assignment, and you were trying to assign them that responsibility. And I feel like that realization is going to come crashing down on you one day, that probably you're trying too hard to give this situation or a person a chance that does not want to be there. And you probably deserve somebody who's more willing to give to you naturally, without you having to ask them or poke them and prod them to give you what you deserve. That is love, care, attention, right? Presence. You're not getting that with this person, and they're not getting that from you, or they're not even interested in that from you. So that's all I have for you, Capricorns. I hope this helped. And yeah, that's all I have for you. You have to do your own math here about what you want to do. I can't suggest you anything. I'm just reading the cards here. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope this helped, and take care.